just about ready to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Pensé que iba a escoger Steelers, por eso escogí Broncos, tramposo. $74 tiene. A ver. Sí, ya sé, yo tengo 79. Vas a dar una putiza. Dale, pues, dale.
Now a play fake, Brady.
Ahí está.
¿Sí, luego? That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Bueno, cuando es ofensiva primero y luego defensiva. A ver, no sé qué voy a hacer. A ver. Ok.
To throw, Bridgewater. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Ah, perro.
That's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Oh, wow, qué medio. Ya me iba a pasar porque me interceptan a huevo, cabrón. El Michel, cada pase que tiro, pase que intercepta.
The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now Gordon.
And
he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Incompleto.
The throw led him a little too far.
Ya vi. Y pateó bien culero, yo no sé patear. Pues tercera, pues todavía, güey. No, pues tercera todavía se juega, güey.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Necesito.
They're going to run. This is Gordon.
Se pasó, a huevo.
Pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Cuando yo voy a sacar.
Right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies,
porque yo estoy quemando el tiempo también. Puedes pedir tiempo fuera, doble botón en el medio grandote. Ni supe qué voy a hacer. No mames, no supe ni qué iba a hacer, no mames. La cagué.
Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Second down and goal.
Sack.
He throws there, incomplete.
Gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because
no quería escoger esa.
Is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is Gordon on the dump ball.
Flag, porque tiré antes y no mames. Ah, ¿tú? Ok, lo voy a aceptar. Huevo. Si causaste un flag ahí. Me dice primera y 10. Sí, porque hiciste... No sé qué botón aplastaste que hiciste rudeza innecesaria.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
¡A huevo!
Take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point from
Apenitas pasó.
is good. And that makes
No sé
the score
patear, güey.
7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13.
Un balón,
Good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Sí, por ejemplo, yo estoy ahorita esperando que tú escojas, güey. Yo tengo, dice, please wait. Ya que escojas tu jugada, me va a aparecer a mí qué puedo usar para contrarrestar. Como no sé ni cuál escoger, yo escojo lo pendejo.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off.
Sí, con el otro, con el que apuntas en el Call of Duty, con ese, si le das a la izquierda, hace una finta para la izquierda, ¿ve? O a la derecha o para atrás. Ajá. Simón. Cálale ahorita ahí una.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
o si no, cuando recibes el balón de la patada, lo calas también.
Running left, it's Fournette. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Sí, le calaste, pero ya iba solo y no lo hubieras calado. No, conseguiste el primer 10.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. The coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Kill.
A handoff to Fournette. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
¿Te la juegas o pateas? Estás bien cerquita de anotar. O sea, si te la juegas, la cagas, ¿eh? Quemando el tiempo que se acabe el primer cuarto. Ah, vas a jugártela, perro. Se acabó el primer cuarto.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
No sé, puedes pedir tiempo para cambiarlo. Doble el botón al grande. ¿Pusiste mucho tiempo? 6 minutos por cuarto. Yo lo bajo como a 4 porque sí se avienta largo el juego, sí. Pero está bien para practicarlo. Dale pues. Te van a marcar flags, se te está acabando el tiempo.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Se te acabó el tiempo. Te van a regresar. ¿Cómo que no podía hacer nada, güey? ¿Hubieras escogido una jugada? ¿Por qué no escogiste una jugada, güey? Se está acabando el tiempo otra vez, Ahí arriba te marca el tiempo que como.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that is incomplete.
No era para ese, qué pendejo.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
No mames, qué pendejo.
Only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Así. Cuando estás dentro de la zona de anotación y la agarras, no le muevas al control y ya se queda ahí. Simón.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here's a give to Fournette, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Fake punt.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Pendejo, güey.
This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Bridgewater now for Gordon.
Ah, no mames, estás en el piso. Qué pendejada, güey.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Otra vez rudeza de pase y con ese,
güey. Accept the penalty and move forward.
Otro flag para ti. Sí, a huevo, ¿cómo no lo aceptas, pendejo? Sí, porque me acerca más cerca y ahora después. O sea, la agarro donde caí, aparte otros 10.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Vente conmigo, acuéstate aquí conmigo.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Vámonos al 2-minute warning.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
¿Te duele? Ya no queda, ya no te queda. Ah, no mames.
And Gordon's going to be stopped short.
¿De dónde salió ese mono?
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
Sí.
Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
Allá está en cuarta.
Really make a big time play for their defense.
¿Por qué no pateó? No.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand.
Quítalo pues.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down.
No, ese no, papi,
He's
ese no.
going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And way out past the 35 before he's taken down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Brady. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The final shot before half for Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Acabó el tiempo, perro.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Cuidado.
Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
No, man.
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, He wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And this one drops
Flag
incomplete,
y valió madre.
but I think the defense jumped.
Me acerqué.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
Agárralo, pues.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Estoy jugando.
Catch him off balance.
And he did. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Espérame.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A disappointing end to that drive, making it to the red zone, but they'll again, CD, wind up with nothing.
And nothing, that's been the key word, because they've had drives throughout that have finished off with nothing. Can't finish off a drive to save their lives in this game. And this one winds up again, giving them, dare I say it, nothing.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Bridgewater.
No mames.
Oh, and a bad throw there.
Párenlo, perros. No, ya se fue, perro.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it.
Cuidado, papi, cuidado. Pasa nada. Ya.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Ya no he notado.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fan.
¿Dónde?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
No.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Bridgewater's throw taken in with Patrick. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 36, Bridgewater.
No. Perra madre.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Estaba solo el güey.
We've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert, and I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
No le aplaste 2 veces, güey, nada más una.
It's caught by Howard. Brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Pinche línea defensiva no deja entrar al Brady.
I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, down at the 31. On play action, it's Brady.
¿A dónde vas, pendejo? ¡Ah, huevo, la agarré! Ah, no mames, era mía.
And that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
No.
Playing 3 quarters. This
Falta el
is
cuarto.
the National Football League on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady.
No mames.
Touchdown.
Está haciendo las puras mismas jugadas y no tengo un mono que tape ese pendejo, güey.
A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came out to bite them right there.
Nada de estados, güey, nada.
So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point
Necesito hacer un pinchito de escabón, no mames.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who
no quería hacer eso.
Realized he had support
No voy a
behind
quemar
him
tiempo, ni
and
pedo.
could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
An important play right here.
Quién sabe, campo.
And I would expect pressure here.
No mames.
And that's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down.
Ya te di el juego si te la juego.
There's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
¿Por qué? ¡Ay, huevo! No mames! ¡No mames! Ah, vale, verga, esta madre. Ya la tenía en la mano, ¿por qué no la pinche aseguró, pendejo?
And the Bucks are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ya voy, papi, ya voy. Ya se va a acabar esto.
Play action, now it's Brady. To the sideline and complete to Gronkowski. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football.
Ya se van a acabar los datos.
Super Bowl 51, Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed.
¿Por qué no corres, pendejo?
A great read, and it's picked off. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Ah, no seas mamón, pinche. Chinga tu madre, güey. No mames, pinche. Pues traes el pinche mejor equipo del juego, güey. Casi vuela para agarrar el balón en el piso esa madre, güey. Mira, no mames.
Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Ya era tuya, ¿por qué te paraste?
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now Brady. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
Por segunda vez y la voy a cagar otra vez.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine.
Mira, güey, no mames. Qué pedo, güey. ¿Por qué esa pendejada, güey? Pinches. Ni siquiera puedo aplazar el L2 con la mano, güey. Apenas si puedo, pero tengo el dedo entapado, güey. No sé por qué me sugieren jugadas tan culeras como estas, güey.
Is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Sigo vivo.
After the interception he had that ended their last drive.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Bridgewater again.
That's
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Mira, no mames.
Cállate, pendejo, cállate. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Sí, Broncos no da una, güey, con los pases, güey. Creo que ni siquiera sugiere corrida, güey. Quiere pasar a huevo el pinche Broncos.
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
49, guys. Mike, 49. You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey,
You're not ready for the shit.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed
Una patadita para que se vuelve, güey. No te la juegas. Pues te estoy diciendo, güey. Una corridita ahí.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Again, it's Brady. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up at the 18. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
3 intercepciones lleva.
Pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Jordan Whitehead.
Ni tiempo espera voy a pedir, güey. Quémate pinche tiempo, güey. ¿Para qué?
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
A ver, ¿qué hace la X? No, pega, patear. Me quedo aquí, perros.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Agárrala, pinche gordo.
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
No quiero hacer tiempo. Que se acabe esta madre ya.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Un brinco ahí, un brinco con el Brady, brinco con el
Brady. This is first and goal.
No sé, güey.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout.
¿Qué importa, güey?
Talking over on their respective sidelines. We
no
take
sé
a break.
Se llama. De todas está bien que te quemes el tiempo, güey. Pues.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Pues puedes hacerlo de todas maneras, ¿no? Solo que te vas a ir para atrás y luego para frente.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
Me mató la mitad de tiempo para frente.
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Suckum, and that will make this a 19-point game.
19-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Vámonos a la chingada.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
3 míos y 1 tuyo. Y ni así.
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. Dangerous spot for them.
Estoy matando el tiempo. No, estoy matando el tiempo, güey.
They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Para que se acabe, güey. ¿Qué voy a hacer, güey? Ya te perdí esta madre, güey.
Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has a
mira. Pinches monos no lo agarran, güey. No
this
mames.
defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball. and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Sam Martin now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And they're going to try to...
¿Qué hace? No.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this
Mira,
one.
no mames.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Súbelo a 32.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Brady going to look to throw.
Perro. Primera vez por lo menos todo el pinche juego.
They bring the safety on the blitz and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
Y se ha acabado, señores. Bueno, a la otra escojo un equipo combatiente por lo menos ahí. Competente. Pinche head coach puto. Ahí te ves pues.